this is interesting. Ever heard of the legends of the Ice Witch? She used to wander Jorvik on the last day of fall, her footprints frosting the ground, signifying the start of winter. That was until the people turned against her. Livestock started going missing, people blamed the mysterious ice lady. They took her to a freezing valley and locked her in a cage of permafrost. Jorvik hasn't ever frosted over for a single winter since. I just had a thought. The Wednesday update. It's gonna be very cold tomorrow, right? So, what if this is a conspiracy? Like, you know, she's locked in a permafrost. We've seen that in the Hidden Dinosaur Valley, right? Dino Valley. Like, it literally looks almost like, I don't know, two jaws doing this, and like just behind it is like this bright blue shining ball. I mean, that's the witch. That is the Ice Witch. And then this Wednesday update, they kind of said that, you know, a river's going to freeze over and wada. So what if we're actually going to see the Ice Witch for the very first time? Because I know for a fact that every one of my friends who has finished practically all the missions here, they never saw the Ice Witch. They say that when the wintry wind whistles, you can hear the Ice Witch calling out, seeking another victim to become her prey. Or is she just calling out for help, allowing you to be free so that the frost can come to Jorvik again? I guess we'll never know, because she doesn't exist, of course! Elves. What do you think of the moral of the story is? There's an Ice Witch locked in a cave of Jorvik. The cage is metaphorical, Melissa, but who knows? Jorvik is a cookie place. There are all sorts of surprises and things left to discover on the island. It's pointing to the Dino Valley area. It's like right there. It's right there. Moral of the story. Moral of the story, the Ice Witch exists. Tomorrow, it's gonna freeze over. It's gonna be a mini ice age. You watch. It'll happen. I guarantee it. Let's take an adventure to go find out more about this Ice Witch. I have heard that it is a possible quest for the future, considering when you go onto the map and you try to find the location, it's somewhere over here, but when you actually go there, apparently when you visit the site of the Witch's Cave, it is marked as the Ice Witch Cave _ name, which suggests that it is a possible quest for the future. So let's go check it out. There she is. Oof. From below here, it actually looks pretty terrifying. Let's go take a closer look. And let's just be careful not to disturb anything. So this looks a lot menacing than, you know, it's kind of freakish, but there seems to be a path over there that we can get to, so maybe if we just... Ooh, there's the path there. Just get a closer look. If we can. Wow. So over here is where the witch is hidden. We can't get any closer than this. You guys hear that too, right? See if we can actually turn. You can hear that. What is that noise? Whew. That sounds very scary. So the first witch we have is called La Befana. She is an Italian Christmas witch. She visits Italian children at Epiphany on January the 6th. So that day was 2 days ago. This day marks the wise men's visit to the baby Jesus and bestowing of their gifts. Befana, the Christmas witch, rides her broomstick through the night to deliver presents to well-behaved children and coal to naughty little blighters who deserve no more. So this kind of reminds me of like a Santa Claus. I don't know if Santa Claus is a witch as well. Mother Holda and Frau Perkta. This cool old lady, excuse the pun, takes many forms and is known by many names. In Swabia and Slovakia, she's known as Frau Fast, the Lady of the Ember Days, a time for fasting and prayer. Her most well-known form is the Frau Hall in the regions of Hesse and Thuringia to the northeast of Frankfurt in Germany. Anglicized as Mother Holda, who with tumbled hair or a tangled distaff for spinning, she's called a witch by the Grimm brothers and appears in the brothers' tales with the same name. She's famous for rewarding two sisters with exactly what they deserve. The hard-working sister is showered with gold, which covers her skin, while the lazy sister gets nothing more than a kettle of pitch emptied right over her head. Incidentally, of course, the hard-working sister was said to be pretty, while the lazy one ugly. Well, I guess moral of the story is don't be lazy. Skadi. While many people question Perkta and Hol originating from a winter goddess, other goddesses of snow and winter are not uncommon. Skadi is one of the most famous, coming from Norse myth, and mentioned in both the Prose and Poetic Eddas. In Viking myth, Skadi was I'm sure I'm not pronouncing this right, Jotun, often thought of as a race of giants who lived as counterparts to the gods. As a goddess, she is associated with winter and snow, and like the other gods, she's associated with cold and darkness. Her sad tale begins with when her father, the giant Thiazi, was killed by the Aesir gods in pursuit of Loki. Skadi set out to gain vengeance, yet was placated by the gods. They offered to place her father's eyes as stars in the night sky, and said that she could choose any husband from their kind, yet with one condition. She could only look at their feet before choosing. Well, that's a difficult one. I mean, they're basically saying that you have to choose based on their feet. Do they have a feet fetish? Being a little sweet on the infamously handsome Balder, she agreed, thinking she would be able to tell his feet from the others easily. Yet it turned out that this was not the case, much to her dismay. She instead chose the feet of the sea god Nord, due to his dazzling tootsies. The offer was binding, and she took the salty James as her husband. As you might expect, things ended badly.